para el gran estreno de Logan, la última participación de Hugh Jackman con este mítico personaje con el que tantas personas están tan encariñadas, Wolverine. Yo platiqué con él, con Hugh Jackman, acerca del significado de Logan en el mundo actual y mire por favor lo que me dijo. Hugh Jackman, what a wonderful comeback. This is the last appearance of Logan,
With me playing it.
Okay, at least with you
Someone
playing
else
it.
will do it, yeah.
Fantastic hero that has, like, stole everybody's hearts.
Oh, thank you. I can't believe I've had the opportunity to play this great character for so long. I mean, I never thought it would last this long. Never even dreamed to think about it, you know. But this film is very, very personal to me. It's been really most of my career. I've been playing Logan, and I knew this was going to be the last one.
Do you think that this Logan decides to hide or decides to resign?
Oh yeah, it's his choice for sure to
But which one of them?
Which is to protect, you know, Patrick Stewart's character. He doesn't want to be found, and he certainly doesn't want to be known as Wolverine. That part of his life, for personal reasons, he just wants to live. He's a limo driver. He's trying to make ends meet and just live day by day, and hopefully one day buy a boat and just go out into the sea. That's sort of his only ambition in life, really.
X-Men and Wolverine has always been about differences. Differences like being superpowers, you know. In these days, in worldwide, not just in the continent, in the U.S., in Mexico, we're going to talk about that. But these days, we feel like differences are dangerous, and so they decide to hide. Logan and Xavier and you know, like everybody who is different from the others.
Yeah.
I think this is a perfect movie for these times.
I do too. It's really become more relevant since we wrote it. You know, it has always been endemic to the X-Men franchise, this idea, and why it's connected with particularly teenagers for so many years, because of course they just feel different. Am I proud of myself, or am I embarrassed by who I am, and all those feelings of identity, and that is at play here. And I think what's interesting is you have a character that seems really removed and detached and desperately trying not to be drawn in, whether he sees injustice, whether he sees hatred, whether he sees all these divisive. He's not going to save the world. He's not going to try and change things. He's convinced that actually he only makes things worse when he tries. And I think it's a really important conversation to have right now. And the world is very divided. And you see that, I'm not just talking about America, across the world you're seeing this.
And this movie also, it's about the border between Mexico and the U.S. In the very first 5 minutes, I was like, oh my God, the border. And I think that everybody in Mexico and the U.S. has to see Logan, because it's our, not just our common ground, it's our, right now and in these days, we have to talk about everything we have to make together. And we have, and I think this movie, it's a great invitation to talk and to think our not our differences, but our common ground.
Jim's idea, and Jim Mangold is
a genius.
Yeah, he's a genius. He's a great storyteller, and he's fully aware that this is essentially a quite simple story, almost a family story, and very human story. What is it for us to have the ability to decide what humanity is?
Of course.
Let's get rid of that. What if you can get rid of depression? Okay, let's say we could splice that out of our DNA. What would that mean if we become sort of...
For the species.
Right.
Of course.
What does it mean to live? We are living in a world that is more connected than ever, and that scares the hell out of people. So let's put up a wall. Let's build barriers.
Logan, you still have time.
Bueno, como una invitación adicional, ya lo platicaba ayer en la conversación que tuve con el director de esta película, con James Mangold, la próxima generación de mutantes, esta chiquita que veía usted ahí en pantalla, es una nena mexicana. La superpoderosa de Logan es una nena mexicana. Así que una razón adicional para ir a ver a Logan este mismo fin de semana que se estrena. Tú vas a ir corriendo, ¿no? Me supongo. Oscar Madrazo, voy contigo, el showbiz.